What's up, David? We're back. We got a good one today. We got 4 more segments. One of them's new. One of them's new. 2 of them we've done before.
I guess I don't even know the new segment this time.
No. Sorry, we lost. Remember we did the one episode. We never posted it, so we have 3 new segments today.
Let's do it.
The first one is our NFL Pick'em. So our weekly Pick'em. So we're gonna pick the games and the scores from this upcoming week. So David, we're gonna start off a tough one to start off. Seahawks Patriots.
Okay.
What do you got? Who you got in that one?
I feel like it shouldn't be tough, but they beat the Bengals, so
You picked the Patriots last week.
Right. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I'm gonna go Seahawks this week. I think their secondary is a little too good.
I'm gonna go Seahawks 20-13. I think the Patriots put up a fight. I think the Seahawks looked sloppy last week against the Broncos. If you think the Broncos has a better, do you think they have a better defense than the Patriots?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I was talking about last podcast, Surtain is a big factor in that. So I don't know. I don't know if Brissett is up for the challenge, but we'll see. I mean, he was doing good last week.
All right. So what's your score prediction for that one?
I'll tag along with you. No, I'm not tagging along with you. I'm doing 27.
20-7 Seahawks.
Yeah.
All right. Niners Vikings.
Niners all the way.
Okay. Well, how much?
Let's do 28-10.
Is there a chance the Vikings? It's in Minnesota. Does that help the Vikings out at all?
No.
I'm gonna go 31-17. I think the Vikings put up some points though.
I think they put up 1 touchdown. It's Justin Jefferson.
So what was your score?
28-10.
28-10.
Kick a field goal.
28-10. Giants Commanders. I got to go with the Commanders in that one. At home.
Come on,
I'm not picking the Giants after last week.
Come on.
I'll go Commanders 21-14.
I'm going Giants.
1 score game though.
I'm going Giants 20-10. No, 2017.
Okay. Chargers Panthers. This one's pretty easy, I feel like.
Yeah, Chargers.
I'm gonna go Chargers 31-10.
I'd actually take.
Score touchdown.
I'd probably take like a pretty good 13U team against the Panthers right now.
13U, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I know some people are gonna start saying that. Who do you think is gonna win the college football playoff this year?
Spider-Man Cup. What?
Who do you think is gonna win the college football playoff this year? Just give me a good, solid team. I mean,
The Natty?
yes,
Oh.
the Natty.
I'm gonna go Longhorns.
Okay. So if Georgia or Texas, whoever wins, people are gonna say that they can beat the Panthers.
What are your thoughts on that?
No, Panthers would beat them by 28.
I'll say this: if the Panthers have a season like last week, and that's a repeating thing every game, you cannot tell me. I think it's 2019. That LSU offense isn't scoring. Close to every drive.
No. The Panthers now beat 29 LSU Tigers by 28 points.
All right. Well, that's still embarrassing.
30 points.
Any NFL team should. Put up any score they want to against.
So you're saying
college
that
team.
they should put up more than 30?
If you only put up more than 28, like if you beat a college team by 28 and you're an NFL team, that's kind of embarrassing.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like an NFL team could beat another NFL team.
This Panthers team might be one of the worst teams we've seen in a long time.
Easy.
I think the Dolphins from...
What was it, the 2012 Browns? Weren't they like 0-17?
I think they won a game.
Oh.
I don't know.
I can't remember, but...
Dolphins were bad a couple years ago, I remember.
Yeah. It may be too early to speak.
The
Jonathan
Dolphins
Brooks
might be bad now, too.
Yeah. Tua's looking like he's going to go back to school.
I think it's time.
I think he's going to have to restart his brain. Okay, do you think we're getting a little off topic, but I'm curious. Do you think he'll be better off or worse than Antonio Brown? Like once he gets to that stage, do you think he'll be better or worse?
If he keeps playing, yeah. I think he needs to hang it up, bro. Like that was it. That was the last straw.
At some point, he's going to be taking off that shirt.
Like he seriously needs to consider retirement. Like right now.
Dude, I would have considered retirement after the. You not see when his fingers.
He has 4
right
concussions.
after that, I'd have been gone.
Dude, he's only going to play football for max probably 10 more years. He has the rest of his life. So he's got to.
I actually think one more like head-to-head contact or head hitting the ground first, he's like dead.
Dead, bro?
Like they flatline him. All right, next game.
Next game. We got Saints, Cowboys. Give me your prediction for that one.
All right, well, I'm going to give you my prediction, but I'm also going to give you my bold take because it kind of follows in.
This is your bold take.
This is my bold take.
We'll
it's
wait till
during
the
this
segment.
game.
We'll wait till the segment.
Okay.
So we'll skip this
Saint.
one. Huh?
Saints. Taking the Saints.
All right, we'll skip.
It'll
that.
follow along with the bold take.
Colts, Packers. I'm going to go Colts in this one without Jordan Love. I'm going to go 30-21. I still think they make it somewhat of a game.
The Packers win?
No, Colts win.
Oh, and you said 30-21?
30-21. Colts win on the road in Green Bay.
Man, it's so hard. I think the Packers defense is looking really good.
Really? Bro, they just let up, 34 to the Eagles?
Yeah, it's the Eagles. I mean, they just got Barkley and A.J. Brown. I mean, they have everybody.
All right.
Oh, man. I think the Packers take the W in this one.
Really?
I'm going to go...
No way, dude. Malik Willis, bro.
I think they're gonna find a way,
He's
dude.
terrible.
They're gonna
Josh
find a
Jacobs is
way.
questionable.
Never seen the Packers with a bad quarterback. Never seen it.
Jordan Love was a bad quarterback at one point a couple years ago.
No, he wasn't.
He was terrible,
No, he wasn't.
dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Man, this is tough. 14-10.
Low scoring.
Yeah,
Really low
I think they shut down AR.
14-10. You're going with the Packers?
Yes.
All right. Browns, Jaguars. We'll go with that one. I'm going to go with the Jaguars in this one. I'm going to go 24-21. I think the Browns are struggling with Deshaun. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars 2. Well, I'm gonna go 14. I think they put up a donut. I think the Browns do not score.
14-0?
14-0.
Okay.
Their offense looked terrible.
14-0 for Browns, Jaguars. Jets, Titans, 26-13. I'm going to go with the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets as well.
I don't think that one's even I think 26-13 is actually kind of generous. The Titans look terrible.
I'm gonna go 28-7.
28-7 Jets.
Jets.
All right, so far we've agreed on every single one except the
Saints and Cowboys, I believe.
and Colts, Packers.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, Lions. Because this a potential disagreement or no?
No.
'Cause I'm gonna go with the Lions.
No, I'm going with the Lions. They look
I think
good.
I'm gonna go
I think it's gonna be closer.
35-23.
That's not bad.
I'll give them a little leeway there, but I think the Lions, if they do what they need to do, they do what they should. There's no reason not to win that game. Another little rematch.
I'm gonna go close game, 28-31. The Lions coming out on top.
Okay. Raiders, Ravens in Baltimore. I think the Ravens can run away with this one. I'm going to go 28-14, two-touchdown game for the
I'm gonna
Ravens.
go any amount of points that the Ravens want is gonna happen. So we'll do infinity for the Ravens because any amount of points they want to put up, they will put up, and I'll give the Raiders a touchdown to 7.
So 7-21 for the Ravens.
Yeah, I think the Raiders maybe throw it up.
7-21.
What?
7-21.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. I'm telling you, whatever amount of points they want to put up, they'll put up.
Okay, 7-21. Bengals, Chiefs. That's a good one, I think. Even though
Oh, I gotta go Bengals.
Really,
I have to go Bengals.
Bengals just lost to the Patriots, and they're gonna come back and beat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Doesn't matter. Do y'all's research. Joe Burrow's 4-1 against Mahomes. He's locking him down. I promise.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Chiefs, and I'm gonna go 28-21. I do think it's somewhat of a game, though.
Yeah, 28-21, but opposite for me.
Steelers, Broncos. I could see this one going either way, honestly. Steelers didn't even score a touchdown last week. I think the Broncos' defense is a little bit better than we might have expected.
It's defense against defense.
And
literally.
I think the Steelers' defense or offense is worse than I don't know if it's worse than we expected, but it's pretty bad.
I'm going Steelers just because, dude, Bo Nix against T.J. Watt, that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's going to be able to handle it.
All right, well, I'm going to go with Denver.
Okay.
But the only reason I'm going to do that is kind of the same reason you just gave me, is I think the best plays I saw from Bo Nix is when he got to run around use his legs, and I think he's going to have to do that. So
I think T.J. Watt is going to chase him down like a lion chases a gazelle.
Okay.
Bo Nix is prey for the DPOY.
I'm going to go Broncos 24-20.
I'm going to go Steelers 18-14.
Okay.
All field goals again. I'm just kidding. They'll score a couple.
All right. Bears, Texans, Sunday Night Football. The Bears, Rome is questionable, I believe, and so is Keenan Allen. So that's two of their receivers. But I'm going to go with a this is attached to one of my bold takes. And I'm going to go Bears 20-17 over the Texans on Sunday night. So that's a pretty big upset there.
It's literally the Lakers
for a reason.
versus the Lakers.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so you know how the Lakers are building like that super squad, right? Who do they have? I don't even know NBA. Do they have Russell Westbrook now? But like, you know what
Nuggets,
I mean?
Bro.
And then the Bears, they have Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, DJ Moore. Texans have Nico.
Okay, so
Tank.
super team versus super team.
Super team versus
I
super
wouldn't call
team.
the Bears a super team yet, but
Well, they sound like it on paper.
so who are you going with?
The Texans.
By how much? This one could get ugly. I could see the Texans winning by 4
28
scores, though. 28-13.
to 13.
All right. So that concludes all the Sunday games, and then it's Falcons Eagles on Monday. We'll get to that on Monday. But I think which ones did we disagree on? Let's see. Or let's actually head over to our second segment, and then we'll regroup. So our second segment is bold takes. So each one of us has a bold take for the Sunday games. And since you're so eager to get yours out,
Yes.
I'll let you go ahead.
Y'all saw it
can start it
last
off.
week, so it may not even be considered a bold take. The only reason it's a bold take is because their opposing team who they're playing. Derek Carr will have another game with 300-plus yards and 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys, and he leads them to the victory. And Derek Carr is the leading candidate for the MVP race after that game. Watch.
Derek Carr goes to Dallas, beats the Cowboys by how much?
I can't remember what I said.
Let's
I think I said
score prediction.
I think I said 28-21.
28-21. So by a score.
Right.
Okay. I actually like it. I like it. I have 28-20 for the Cowboys in that one.
Okay.
So just almost the same score.
And I need
the
one of those
opposite way.
touchdowns to be to Chris Olave or 2.
Okay. I can see that happening. All right. You got to hear me out for mine, okay? These are called bold takes for a reason.
Right.
Last week, we saw all 3 rookie quarterbacks struggle. Not one of them got over 200 passing yards.
Right.
So this week, the first week was a learning curve.
Okay.
They all figure it out. Each rookie quarterback gets over 250 total yards, and they each win their game.
Including Bo Nix.
Including Bo Nix against the Steelers, Caleb Williams against the Texans, and Jaden Daniels against the Giants. So all quarterbacks are going to put it together. They're going to put together the puzzle this week, and they're going to win their respective games. Rookies are 3-0.
I think that – can we have a Bold Take of the Year award? That'll win it.
Look, it's called bold takes for a reason, dude. I'm
That'll
not
win
going to
it.
come out here and tell you I think the Chargers are going to beat the Panthers.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. But that probably could be a leading candidate for Bold Take of the Year.
All right. Well, all right, we'll put that together. At the end of the season, we'll have the bold
Good thing
take
they're
of
all
the year.
posted on the internet.
And the bold take of the year is the one that is the farthest from being true.
Okay.
So, I mean, dude, if the Commanders win and the Broncos win, that's not too far.
No, it's not. Well, the 250 is far.
I mean,
you
I
said
think
over 250 yards for all of them?
Total yards for all of them, which I think Daniels can do that easily.
Nah, let's not say easily.
Daniels, he's going to run and pass against the Giants, bro.
I hope you know Brian Burns is going to come out of nowhere and
He's not going to catch him.
yeah, he will.
All right.
They just said that his rushing attempts are not part of the game plan.
I'm sure they're not, a lot of them, but that's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah. Okay, we'll see when Dexter Lawrence hits a sexy Dexy on him.
All right, Dave. I know you see what the next topic is here.
Yeah. I think
So let's give a little background. Thursday, we came here, and we gave you a parlay called put it up Nothing But Greens,
right.
and it's called that because when you log into Underdog, what do you see?
Nothing but green.
But what did they see when they logged in on Friday morning?
What did they see? They see a little bit of green. They see Christmas or they see just a stoplight.
There was one green.
Okay, we got some.
No. If they used the free bet, there was one green. If they did not, it was nothing but red.
All right. Well,
that was 0 for 4. But
here's my thing, though. Tua got hurt.
We're going to give ourselves a pass on this one because Tua was definitely going to hit his mark of 33.5.
And Tyreek was definitely going to catch a touchdown.
Tyreek was lost after Skylar came in, so they weren't even playing for anything at that point. They'd pretty much given up the game.
James Cook did not hit?
James Cook got taken out for virtually the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah. Okay.
And he needed maybe 4 more rushes. So we're giving ourselves a pass.
In a sense, some of those should have been voided, but
domino effect. But
right. And you have to agree, it's kind of hard to bet on one single game.
We do have we have 2 3-leg parlays.
Right, we're gonna give y'all a bunch of options in case you're looking at them saying, I don't think that. So
you can put this. So it's 6 picks in total. You can put it in a 6 parlay. You can put it in a 3 and 3, 2 and 4.
However you want to work it, or you can just pick and choose, and then you can put them in your own bet. But we're giving y'all our thoughts.
But we're going to let you know right now that these are going to be nothing but green.
These are going to be nothing but green. No Christmas, no stoplights, full go.
All right, David, I'll let you take it away with the first one. First bet we like is
Josh Hines Allen over 0.5 sacks.
So all he has to do is get 1 sack. He's playing the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson, who took 6 sacks last week.
Did he get a sack last game?
He didn't.
He didn't?
He didn't get a sack last week, but Deshaun Watson took 6 of them. So we're betting on the game plan is to get after Deshaun because he couldn't play when he was getting it.
So did their offensive line.
Josh Hines Allen, formerly Josh Allen, over 0.5 sacks. So 1 sack is all he needs. If he gets half a sack, then it'll probably get voided. But
if he gets half a sack, then it just goes. Yeah, it goes gray. And then if you had a 4-leg and he was involved, then it would just turn into a 3-leg.
You're right. Okay. The next one, we have Will Levis under 196.5 passing yards. So last week against the Bears, he threw for, I think it was like 120, 130, something like that. And that was against the Bears. This week he plays the Jets, and they have a good secondary. They have a good defense. So
absolutely.
I can't see Will Levis bouncing back and going over 200 for this game.
And plus, anyways, 200 is kind of high in the first place, I feel like.
For Will Levis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't pass a ton. So 196.5 passing yards, bet under on Will Levis.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Chargers and Carolina Panthers. J.K. Dobbins ran all over the Raiders last week.
Exactly, and you have to start thinking, what do you think is going to happen once they get up 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns? I mean, they're going to be running the ball.
So we got J.K. Dobbins over 0.5 rushing touchdowns, so anytime touchdown.
Absolutely.
I believe it is rushing and receiving. So
it is.
Anytime touchdown for J.K. Dobbins against the Panthers, which is, I can see that happening in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Exactly. They got their coach. He loves those run plays. So.
All right, I think an episode ago or 2 episodes ago, we talked about Cooper Kupp and how we like him moving forward with Puka out.
I want to say this is probably the one, bet on here that I'm like, if I had to pick one, this one is a guarantee hit.
We got Cooper Kupp over 7.5 receptions with Puka out. Last week he got 21 targets. All he has to do is catch a third of those.
Right.
And he's already at 7. He needs
Cooper
8.
Kupp. What did he have last game? 14?
He had 14 receptions last game.
So
he needs 8
a little one over half of that.
And Puka was still in that game.
Exactly. So to me, this is a lock. I would go ahead and get at this right now. I'm debating on getting back into betting myself over that line.
All right, next up we got DeAndre Swift over 14.5 receiving yards. And the reason we have this, Keenan Allen is questionable. Rome Odunze is questionable.
Right.
So they're already either going to miss some of their receivers or, I think they'll have a limited snap count on those guys. So DeAndre Swift is going to have to have a bigger role with Caleb Williams.
Absolutely.
So in 14.5, that's 2 catches.
Yeah,
that
that's
could be
2
one
catches or 1 big bust for a screenplay.
And that's always a possibility with Swift.
Yeah, I think that's how they like to play him. They like to have him as a receiving back over their lead rushing back. So.
All right, next up, last one, we have Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. They're playing the Raiders, like we talked about. J.K. Dobbins ran all over them last week.
Absolutely. So what do you think Derek's going to do?
All he needs is one touchdown, get in the end zone. Doesn't even need yards, doesn't even need carries. Just anytime touchdown for Derrick Henry. And that is your Nothing But Green segment. I think we're bouncing back this week. It was tough last week, but we gave ourselves a pass.
We are.
We
Absolutely.
got a lot of text from angry individuals.
We did, and we're sorry. So double your bet, do the Martingale strategy, and make your money back.
Double the bet this week. If you bet $10,
bet
put
20.
in 20 on
and
this
after you hit it, I want you to post on your story with the lines that we gave y'all and say at Draft Room.
At the Draft Room Pod.
Put that in there too, so
All right,
you get
Dave,
the right account.
Our fourth and final segment. It's a new one. We got burning questions, and these are questions around the league that, provide a big question mark in the landscape. So,
okay.
One of them we kind of already talked about, so we'll jump into that one a little bit more. But how much does Tua's absence impact the Dolphins moving forward this season, or if he actually does decide to step away? How does that impact the Dolphins for the future? I mean, they just signed him to a huge contract. They're obviously betting on him for a long, long time.
Right.
And now he's dealing with a terrible injury that is potentially career-ending.
Yeah, I mean, it's very bad. I think it's very catastrophic, honestly. I mean, their last quarterback, I can't even remember his name. He didn't even make a name for himself because I can't remember it. So
that was Ryan Tannehill, I believe.
No. I'm saying the quarterback that came in.
Oh, Skylar Thompson?
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson did not.
He did not look good.
It was bad.
They're going to have to figure something out.
Look, all I'm saying is if you can't get the ball into the hands of Tyreek, like something's going wrong.
Yeah.
If you're not
absolutely.
able to.
They're going to have to switch the way they coach or something. Dude, I'm starting to think Mike McDaniels is not the best coach. I think he should not have gotten
There's some questionable play calling in that game.
a contract. I mean, there was a couple fourth downs where it was pretty contrary, in my opinion. But regardless, you can't call out an NFL coach. That's why they're coaching. I'm sitting here talking about him. But I'm just saying, I don't think he's doing his job.
But like I mentioned, Ryan Tannehill was the last quarterback before they drafted Tua.
Bring him back. Why not?
He's sitting at home waiting for someone to call him.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to figure out something, right? Whether that's get somebody off the free agent or make a trade. I don't know what that would look like.
Skylar Thompson looks like he's the only other quarterback in the room because they let Mike White go.
I say they go try and get Penix.
The 8th overall pick?
The 8th overall pick.
You have to trade away Ramsey.
That'll be fine.
And Tyreek for him.
No.
Probably.
They could probably give up a first round.
Dude, a first rounder for an unproven rookie,
it's better than Skylar Thompson. He looks like he just got out of financial accounting.
Dude.
It looked like they said, all right, yeah, you'll work. Out of the stands. Come down here.
Kansas State legend, Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, next question. Last one of the day, last segment of the day. What stops the Detroit Lions from winning the Super Bowl this year? What is the only thing in their path to a ring?
What stops them?
What stops them? Their defense, their rushing game, their passing game, their receivers, their coach. I know a lot of people that don't like the coach. I think he stopped them from getting there last year.
Yeah, whatever. I think he's the top 3 coach in the NFL right now. So he's definitely not going to be the reason.
Okay.
I think the only...
Look, when you're checking off the boxes, they got the coach.
I think their coach is fine.
What about
their
the quarterback?
is good.
Is he a Super Bowl quarterback, though?
Yes.
Or is he just a good quarterback?
No, he's a Super Bowl quarterback.
Okay. He's been to the Super Bowl before.
He's playing the game. I just don't know.
Their running game, I feel like they got a good duo there.
They do, absolutely.
Their receiving.
I feel like it'd have to be their defense.
They did lose. I think Jamison Williams is coming alive. I think they got a good core there.
I feel like it'd have to be their defense.
They just upgraded, though. Because the worst part of their defense also was the secondary, and they just upgraded and got Terry Arnold and Ennis Rakestraw in the draft.
Right, that's fine, but you can't expect those two guys to come out and be Sauce Gardner.
No, but it's definitely an upgrade.
That's their weakest point.
They got Brian Branch now in his second year. He looks good.
That's their weakest point, in my opinion.
Their defense.
Maybe their wide receiver comes in as a close second.
I think the only thing that stops the Lions from winning the Super Bowl is the 49ers. It's not even them. It's not even something they can control. They're just simply, I don't know if they're going to be good enough to beat the 49ers. But you didn't even pick them to win the division.
But that's what I'm. The 49ers?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Okay, then what? The Rams? They already beat the Rams.
Right.
So if you had to pick right now how far the Lions go, what would you say?
I mean, I think it's an easy NFC Championship
Really?
game.
No Cowboys. How far do they go?
First round. I will never bet on the Cowboys to go past.
Okay, Eagles. How far do they go?
I think they lose in the divisional.
Same as last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Or no, they lost in the wild card last year, didn't they? To the Bucks, yeah. Okay, Rams then. You think that was a preview of the NFC Championship there? Rams Lions from Sunday night.
It could
Week
be.
one?
I like that a lot.
I could see it.
I mean, it's not a bad take at all. I just don't know how well the 49ers are going to play with McCaffrey. I mean, they talked about McCaffrey going on IR. And then I don't think Ayuk didn't get involved much last game. I mean, I don't think he wants to get involved. I just think he's there for the paycheck.
Look, we've talked about the 49ers so much, and, we're never going to make everyone happy with the 49ers are such a polarizing team because there's so many people that love Purdy, and there's so many people that hate Purdy, and there's so many people that love Debo and hate Debo and love Kittle and think he's...
I think it's between three teams in the NFC Championship, and it's not a question. It's either going to be the Rams and the Lions and the 49ers. You know what I mean? It's those three teams. It's going to be the Rams, Lions, or...
Cowboys fans are mad, bro. Cowboys fans are mad. Sam back here.
Jamie. No, not a chance. Not a chance.
I guess we'll see this week. If they go in and lose to the Derek Carr and the Saints, we can go ahead and cross them off the list.
I'm not kidding you. It would not matter if they went 17-0. I would bet my house, my savings, my child's college fund on them to not make it to the NFC Championship.
Okay, that's a bold take. We'll put that in the category.
That is not a bold take. It's repeating history.
Dude,
literally.
Right, let me give you a sleeper team. All right. Well, I would have said Packers. No, I wouldn't have. I don't like the Packers.
Talking about going to the NFC Championship?
Well, they lost Love, but before Love, I thought
he's going to come back this year.
Yeah, but
I promise you.
I don't like the Packers anyway. I like the Eagles a lot.
I do too. I really do. I just think their passing game isn't as elite as it needs to be.
Okay, but it's good enough to get them there.
Maybe.
They already did once.
What?
Jalen Hurts already been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Goff's been in the Super Bowl. Is he going to do it again?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's good enough to get him there. Like, we've seen that. He played well enough in those playoffs to get them to the Super Bowl.
Right, but, I mean, if that was an occurring thing, then they'd be reigning Super Bowl attendees. You know what I mean? So
no, 'cause, I mean, there was a lot of problems on the team last year. I'm saying that if I don't think the passing
from
game
what
is
I've seen when they
hold
played
them
against
back.
the Packers, their passing game wasn't crazy.
It started off slow, but it picked up, and it was week one.
And
in Brazil.
a big part of that was Saquon. You have to admit that.
Yeah.
Big part of that was Saquon.
But, dude, I mean, you're playing in Brazil week one. We're not trying to overreact yet. Still not even week two.
Right.
But
it's just hard, and I hate that I have to say this, but it's so hard to. I've never seen a defense like adequately game plan and shut down Saquon Barkley. I've never seen it.
The Giants fans are hurting.
I've never seen it, so I don't know. Maybe those four teams, I can give them that. Jalen Hurts didn't look very good, and then their tush push, that's gone. That's out of there. It will not work like it's.
But I don't think he even needed it now that they got Saquon.
Probably not.
And I don't like you said. I think a couple weeks ago, or a week or so ago, I don't even think it's gonna be as good as it was.
That's what I'm saying. It's out of there. It
So
will
even
not
if-
be the same. And that won them a lot of games. A lot of fourth down conversions.
Yeah.
A lot of goal
But they
line
also fell apart at
touchdowns.
the end, and I mean, they couldn't even save them. So
I just don't like betting on the Eagles right now. If they show me something different, if they start connecting better later on, then maybe.
all right. Well, I guess we'll see. And y'all will see greens when you log into Underdog tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. You'll see the bold takes all come true. Saints marching into AT&T, taking down the Cowboys. And the Bears taking down the Texans, I guess, on Sunday Night Football. That one could be ugly.
Spider-Man mug.
That one could be really ugly. All right, Dave. We'll see you all Monday with we'll react to everything we pretty much said today.
Yep.
See how good.
I'm expecting to see a couple of stories at the Draft Room Pod
Oh, Instagram stories, yeah.
with nothing but green.
So we'll close it out by letting y'all know again. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram,
All social
YouTube,
media platforms.
at the Draft Room Pod. David, you got anything else?
I think that's it. We'll see y'all next time.